Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I want to talk about the process of eating and my experience of going through drinking from liquid foods to soft foods to eventually eating normal foods. So let's get started. So right after surgery, the first couple weeks minimum, you're going to be on a liquid diet, just pure liquids. So I was given a bunch of syringes from my surgeon. And personally, I didn't like using syringes. It was not very convenient to like fill up everything into a syringe and then just, drink from it. Personally, I found it was much easier to drink from a ketchup bottle. You can purchase those from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below where to purchase them, but that's what I recommend drinking from. It was so much easier. And you can cut the top a little bit, the tip, so it's a bigger hole. And literally you can fill up more liquid and just put it in your mouth and just squirt it down. It's so much easier. In terms of liquids, you're gonna be drinking consistently. Every few hours, you're just gonna be drinking and drinking and drinking. I recommend having someone with you at the time to help you with that. Whether to, at least for the first week, and if possible, 2 weeks. Just preparing all the liquids for you. And it really helps, because after your surgery, you're gonna feel terrible. I remember going through that process and it's like, oh man, I didn't feel like, I just felt so tired and drained and just, you couldn't sleep properly. And it was really hard to breathe through your nose because you're not supposed to blow your nose for a long time after your surgery. And I remember just, it was so brutal going through that. So having someone help you with your liquids is really helpful. So here's a snapshot of some of the liquids I was drinking. We're talking about Powerade, Gatorade, protein shakes, soups. When you drink soups, you put in a blender. You want to blend all that stuff and then you can drink from it. I tried every single Campbell's and chunky soup that's there in the supermarket. Ideally, you want to purchase all these things before going to the hospital. So I recommend getting all your liquids ready before you actually have the surgery, unless you have someone to go to grocery shopping and getting all that stuff as you recover. But it's better to have everything prepared before your surgery. And yeah, you're going to be drinking and taking your meds at the appropriate time, and then you go to sleep. And personally, even though I had all of my free time in the world, I didn't want to watch TV, I didn't want to read any books, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lie there because it just felt so, you're just emotionally exhausted, And it does take a toll on you, especially for the first week. I remember just, I didn't just feel so terrible. It's like as if you're sick and you want to do stuff, but your body just won't let you. You're mentally just fatigued. But it does get better. After the first week, things started getting better, and then after the second week, it just felt a lot better. Just be prepared. It's a grind. The first week is a grind. I remember seeing my surgeon 2 weeks after my surgery, and he said, yeah, everything looks good. Now you can start soft foods. And I remember trying soft foods for the first time, and it was just so hard to move my mouth, You're kind of shut open for the first little while, and trying to open your mouth, it was hard. It wasn't painful. It was just very difficult to have mobility in this area. So honestly, I was on a liquid diet for 3 weeks until I was more comfortable. But as long as every day you kind of use your mouth, loosen up the muscles, eventually it becomes easier. But I remember, even though the surgeon said you can start soft foods, I tried. It was very, very difficult to even eat scrambled eggs. at the start of the 3rd week, so I actually took another week to drink my liquids, and that's okay. Another thing is, when you're on a liquid diet, you will lose a lot of weight. I lost 10 pounds in 1 week, which is which is a lot. I mean, sometimes it's a good thing, but I remember I was like, holy, I got really skinny, even though I thought I was taking a lot of foods, you know. Another thing is, make sure you have enough protein. Protein is very important for your recovery. Drink lots of liquids with protein. That will definitely help you with your recovery. And in terms of soft foods, you know, you can start with scrambled eggs, soup, but not in a mashed up way, just regular soup. You make sure that you can eat the soft veggies, you know. Yeah, it's just gradual process. Every day you just get better and more muscles loosen up, and then eventually you'll learn to use your new bite. It took me a few months before I was actually comfortable in eating more solid foods like burgers and meats and stuff like that. And it took at least 6 weeks to start chewing on like steaks and stuff like that. And now it's almost been a year, and I'm able to chew anything, pretty much anything now, so. But yeah, just take it slow. Don't rush into anything. I know sometimes you're craving burgers or pizza or other, you know, tasty foods, you know, just take it easy. And some people do blend pizza and different kind of things. So if you want, you can do that. If you like that, feel free. But yeah, my advice, just take it easy, take it slow. It's a gradual process. Eventually you'll be eating regular foods and everything will heal just fine. That's it for now. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.